Hello everybody, welcome back. Here again playing a little bit more of my creative save, working on the kingdom, but first I'm going to clear these little red speckled radar things off. These little guys been sitting out just outside of my base, kind of just on the outskirts of it, just watching me. I don't know if they're spies or what the hell they are, but I don't like it. But on the other hand, talking about things that you like, hey, if you like what you see, throw the like down below. But this guy here, I don't know, I got a few things I'd like to say to him. Oh, I tell you, I'd almost make a comment. But hey, yeah, if you got something you'd like to say, there's those comments down there. It's a good spot to tell me what you think. Feedback is great, eh? But then, yeah, you know, I'd almost let this guy subscribe to a serious ass whooping. I'm gonna, too. He's gonna take out a subscription. Told you. Subscription filled. But yeah, hey, that subscription button, you know, check that thing out. Make sure it works. Give it a try, just the once, so make sure you subscribe if you like what you see. You'd be interested, I hope. You hopefully be more of it. Yeah, a little bit of screwing around on the start here. But yeah, I just thought I'd clear these guys out. Get something, maybe get a few frames a second back or so. Don't let the video fool you. She's been sped up a wee bit. But it looks a lot more pleasant this way. So what I originally wanted to do is get a little more of that kingdom. It's not so much a kingdom yet. It's more of a settlement right now. It's planned to be a kingdom, but it's just a settlement for right now. So as I get through here, you know, I do want to say thank you for joining me. I hope you do know that you're welcome, and all the support you guys have thrown at me is super appreciated. You guys, awesome. That's all the thing I can say. You may be sick of hearing it every video, but you deserve it, and it's worth it. Yeah, this is my little setup I got. So now I got pretty much the outer walls. I think I got them done. Damn gate's being a pain in the nuts. So look at that guy. He's just zooming in like he knows some stuff. Little chump. See if these guys will take him out. Not sure what's going on there though. It didn't seem to really want to work. But I can get him. We'll scrap a few things. Get into my scrapper. Haha. You're mine now. Well, I was playing along there, working on my kingdom, and once again, sucker crashed on me. So I decided to jump back into the R&D, because I think I'm just going to have to wrap this one up. I can't really add too much more, it's crashing like crazy, so I'm going to try and get everything back in. But like in the other video the other day, probably if you've seen it, you noticed that my gate and my drawbridge all fell to crap on me, and they had to dismantle them. I tried a little bit, just a little bit. But this is my plan on how to put it back. So, pretty basic. Build up over everything and slide her in. Remove a few blocks on that track and she should pop right back into position. So that's my setup for the gate. Hopefully I built it high enough. If I counted right. Should be slip right in over everything, I hope. Who knows though. Only time will be of the telling. But I think even with this idea, the way I got it set up, if I have to go higher I can. If I can have to go lower, that's a bit of a dick, but but this should get me back with a gate. So next one, since I've already saved this, let's just make sure. Yep, already had her saved. So now I'm going to bring in the drawbridge. I'm going to get it tidied up. And that should be that one. Or was there another one? Oh, I guess that was it. So we'll bring that one. Now this one is pretty easy. I just gotta get some wheels under it. But that brings its own little problem, because where do I want to attach my wheels? Oh, I guess that's how it stands up. If I strip that off, the whole thing falls. So I don't really want to take any armor off. I can't put it on there. So, what I am gonna do, what I did last time, I'm gonna do this. Like that. Like that. And just so we can see it real good, we know we got to tear it off. Put that. And Yeah, we'll put some of these on because these wheels, they can do all the pushing. Oops. And the other ones will just help it roll. At least that's my idea. Okay, so that should work for that. And I will put a couple of these little ones, put them on the edge, and I think that'll do it. So now, the problem being, when it comes in, it wants to do that. So I got what? Why didn't that other one work? Huh. I wonder why the thrusters won't work. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong damn button. Got a frickin' moment there. Okay, let's try that again. We'll go forward. There, we'll get her to fall the right way. See, now she'll drive at least a little bit. There. Okay, so we got that wrapped up now. I'm going to take a picture. Well, that ain't a gate. So we'll call it, oops, let's spell it right, the bridge. Oh, and that already had an XL. So let's give it a XXL. That L stayed, right? Yep. Okay. So there, now I got them set up. They should be able to get put back into place. If I keep hitting the right button, it'll do better. So yeah, should be good. So now I'm going to go jump back into my creative save where the actual kingdom is. And I'm gonna... Oh, I need another little dude. That's what I need. Because I got my baker here. My kitchen, we'll say. Got it done, but I don't have a dude for it. So I got the farmer, I got the blacksmith, but I don't have that. And I got a king. A king might change though. He might not be the right size for my kingdom. That's something we'll find out though. That I can change in here or elsewhere. I don't have to work in that save. But the idea I kind of had, I was hoping that it would work, is I was going to start the kingdom, build up the castle and all that, and then if anyone wanted to join the kingdom, I know they got the lemon kingdom and all that, but I ain't a lemon. This just come off of suggestions. I just kind of thought of maybe opening it up to everybody if they wanted to add stuff. So what I was going to say is I think I'll be able to keep it going by adding stuff, but building in that save is getting really bad. It's crashing a lot. I've had like 4 crashes yesterday. That's why there was no video I put out. Just not enough progress to really be too excited about. But I did get some progress done. That sucker's almost finished. And you'll see that soon. So, yeah, maybe I'll put it out there. I'll see how it goes. No guarantees. But if you would like to join me, little kingdom, there are a few requirements. First, you must build a settler. A little guy. Like the ones I've got. That I've made. Like, where is he? Something like this guy. Farmer X. Now, if you'd like to add a settler, there is a few requirements because they have to be able to fit through what I've built. So they can be no bigger than 3 wide, or 3 deep, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tall. So if you'd like to make a little dude that looks kind of robot slash humanoid type looking thing, it doesn't have to be, but you know, it just seems more fitting. It needs to be able to fly at least a little bit, like at least that much. Or no, has to be able to do about that so it can get up to the 2nd floors. And it needs a home. Because what I was going to do is anyone who wants to add a settler, make a home for them. Doesn't have to have crafting or anything like that. It could just be a house that looks neat. And a settler. And what I'll do is I'll put it in my save around the castle wall, because you know the castle wall always had like the most important stuff inside the wall in most movies and history that I remember. And then as the kingdom got bigger and more people, then they started building settlements and houses and all that outside the wall. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm probably going to add a few here and there as I go. But I do need a new person, because I don't have anybody for my venture crafting building, or my bakery. So I think I'm going to try and make that right here. It would be nice to have a venture person for the venture building, GSO for the GSO building, yada yada yada, you know what I'm getting at. But the problem with that is you need the mix of the parts to make it all work good, because the gyros are super handy, the steering boosters are handy, the fuel, the rockets, you know what I'm saying? You could almost make them completely at a venture, except the cabs. I don't really like their cabs, I don't have as many attach points. So I'm going to start this new guy up about the same, because there's kind of limited to what you can really do with them at this size. Come on. So like that. And then, too far. And from there, I need that gyro looking, oh, I'm already on that. Another moment. Man, I'm having moments like crazy today. What the hell's going on? There. Put that like that. Okay, now here's where we got to really start getting into the look of our person. Because he is going to be maybe it'll be a she. Maybe I'll make a she here this time. Okay, so bakers, or cooks, usually have nice clean clothes on. Well, this is like the Middle Ages kind of thing. It is a castle, so I can't expect things to be too super clean. And they're usually a little pudgier too. So let's give them, what colors? I'm going to go with, I'm going to say a brown, because I got a feeling they had a lot of brown clothes back then. I really want brown? Not so much. If I put it there, it's going to look like it pooped itself. Well, that's no good. We'll go with pink. Who cares if it's realistic looking or not? Well, if that's the case, let's just use purple. I already got some pink in this little world. I don't got any purple yet. We're going to have a purple chef. And we'll do such a thing like that, and like this. Just balance her out. We don't want her to fall over. Imagine that, falling over while you're cooking. Jeez, that'd be a horrible day. And man, I'm all over the place. What the heck's going on with me this morning? Like that. And the nice thing with these two, the settlers, they don't need weapons. They're not intended to fight. I actually got a different idea for it. Like, these guys maybe have mechs that they can jump into, and then that's how they do their fighting. But I'd be for a different day. I haven't really bothered getting into that part of it yet. I don't want to start too many more builds before I got the ones I'm already working on done. Okay, so we got that. Now let's give her... Oh, we were on the purpley stuff. Okay. Now, not saying that all people who bake have a belly, but she is. Give her a wee bit of a belly. Okay. Like that. Wish we had some colored angle blocks. That would be really helpful right now. We'll go like that. You see, I'm almost at my max height already. I got enough room for a head and some hairs. And unfortunately, she's going to be kind of an ugly broad. I'm starting to think these people are real close, because they all look the same. I wonder, eh? And since there is only a few colors of hair, we'll give her the white hair. She looks like she got beat up by a tornado. And she lost horribly. What if we switch this around? Give her the updo. No, that looks horrible. What if we put it back? It looks like she's going real fast. Nah, we'll put it down. There wasn't more of a woman's type hat in here. Besides the witch hat. I don't want to give her a witch hat. Oh, I know what I'll do. She is the baker. Put a birthday cake on her. Aha! There. And no, we're not going to have it like that. We'll put it down again. Okay, so she's a little fugly. But she got hair. She got a cake on her head too. So that gives you the idea what she's up to. And the only thing I don't like is this crud right here. You see, now I'm stuck. Maybe. I usually don't get too stuck though. Sometimes it just takes a minute of thinking. Let's try that. That. Go back to that. That. Like that. And here, gotta have some hands on her, eh? Wow, it's kind of like she's got her arms crossed. She's kind of a big lady, isn't she? How can we make this look a little nicer? 'Cause that really ain't looking that nice. See if I was to take this off and take that off. That looks a little better. Still not that great. Let's give her some hips. Too bad they had to be black. Give her some curves. Yeah, this black is just destroying the look of it. She's a bigger lady. It's all disproportionate. Disproportionate. I wonder what this looks like. Huh. Like that. Oh, I can't put that in there. Let's do this. Now, let's see how this goes. What one will it decide? I frickin' knew it. Now watch, the undo button won't work. Oh, it did work! Oh, and I put it right back. Damn it. Damn it, I say. Okay, well, we're gonna need a new one. All that. Pop that out. Bang. Take that apart, like that. Undo. Aha! Got you. Okay, now this side. Bang. Oh, right on. Didn't all fall snot on me that time. There, I'm glad the undo button worked too. It's been giving me a hell of a time in my save. I don't even count on it anymore in there. I know it's just gonna mess up on me. Alright, so that's our little baker for that point. So let's make her wave. Rubbing her belly. She's full. Okay, but like I said in the last little bit, she has to be able to fly at least a little bit. So I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna stick with this stuff. It's because it ain't really super aggressive, and it does work fairly nice. So that tells me that I could really Oh, I can't get rid of that one. Yeah, maybe I can. Nope, can't do that one. Why is that one so important? Oh, it attaches to that. Yeah, damn it. These little half ones need some attach points on their angled sides. That would be handy as heck. Anyway, we'll go this route. Like that. Go back to here. I like these little fuel cans because they're rounded. There she fly. Oh, she really leans forward a lot. She likes to be on the move, I guess. Oh, Bessie. Hey, maybe that's what we should call her, Bessie. There, she's kind of heavy. She leans forward a lot, but she works. Oh, will she stand back up? Oh yeah, there she goes. She even takes out things. She's an aggressive woman. I like her. One other thing I'm gonna do though, put just a few more in there. Give her a little extra go. Oh, she's tapping on the back. Okay, so I need a little more of a push here. I wish we had just a 1 by 1 by 1 fuel cell. That'd be handy. I don't want to put it on the back of her head. It looks like she has a stupid haircut. Haircut's bad enough already. Ah well, she really don't have to go far. So here's my baker. That's what I'm going to call her. The baker. So let's save this one out. The baker. X. X only means that it's done. I don't plan on doing any more to it. But I do have XL and XXL, and who knows how many X's I can put in front of one of these things, eh? Ideas get revised all the time. So there, now I gotta get my gate, my bridge, and my baker, and a bunch of towers back into the game before I can bring the king to his new home. He hasn't even seen the place yet. So I think that'll be pretty good there. So I'm gonna go jump back in my creative save after it loads up after 5 minutes. Because yeah, that's another thing, it takes a hell of a long time to load that up. I'm not trying to promote cigarettes or nothing, but I usually go for a smoke break while that's loading. Just a time killer. So I'll be back after a break, and hopefully my world will be all loaded up for me. So just a second. Well, I got her all loaded up. Got my gate, newly adjusted gate tech in position here, all set to be placed. Nice, eh? Slotted right in there. That was perfect. I guessed that awesome. There was a little bit of counting involved before, but I did guess, so I forgot for a minute. But yeah, I just got to rebuild those sides up, and she should be good. I think I'm going to leave it hanging up there, though, and hope that it stays there. I doubt that it will, but I'm going to hope that it will. It's not good enough. Oh well, I got something that I can easily put it back in there. Everything I plan on doing leaves that wide open, so I can do that again and again and again and again until I run out of money in this save, which doubt it happening. So until next time, everybody, you know what to do. Like it, feedback on it in the comments, subscribe if you haven't already. So till next time, have a good one, keep being awesome. Bye.